In the streaming space, women have to be great where men just have to be good.
As a woman, like your starting point and then having to pivot that, you just lose so much traction.
Who's a female streamer that you think has like a primarily female audience? Like Pokimane type?
Is there one?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
But that's because women don't watch streamers. And if they do, they're just lurkers. They don't really like chat. I know a lot of men who stream and they have a lot of female in their chats, but that's because they're like, you know, conventionally attractive men.
My life.
So like they find that man attractive and they want his attention, so they're gonna like chat, be in his community, kind of like on that parasocial kind of climbing. But like bigger streamers, they're bigger because their fan base is mainly men.
What you finna say, Uncle Spam?
Well, I was gonna say, well, I mean, that's the answer to your question, bro. There is nothing they could do at that point.
There's not,
There
because
is
if
no
they are a big female like streamer and they have a female audience, she's either doing makeup or like IRL stream. But again, like it's that parasocial connection that a lot of like men online like to have with women, so they watch them.
I disagree. I think all the female streamers got to do is do what the rap women's been doing, and that's exactly what the men do.
What?
No, that's not true.
What?
What?
Wait, that was the worst argument
That's
ever.
not
true.
I thought this
means
drop a bomb.
that means
Like Glorilla?
basically that means, hey, do your content, and instead of trying to, you know, worry about this popping male streamer and trying to collab with him, then finds out he put a hand on your thigh and he the Shay Frost. Hey man, go run that little down there. They got like 500 followers, 20 subs. Use that for content. Just how the men be doing for the women. Reverse it on them.
It's a whole like marketing strategy, honestly.
He don't even believe that.
He don't.
I'm dead serious. No, I swear to God, for female streamers, if they want to see a change in the streaming community for female streamers, so it's not just either gate-kept woman who's competing with me, so it's not really genuine, or trying to fuck me.
No, because then here's what happens.
Like, use the smaller streamers.
But
use
the
them
thing.
how the bigger streamers try to use you.
It just don't work.
It don't work that way, because guess what? Now you're gonna boost the little guy, and because he's a man, they're gonna find him funnier than you, and now he took your audience.
Nah, that's not true. That means you were never funny. That means you were never funny.
I'm gonna put
Which
it
is
to
why
y'all like
I, as
this.
a woman, can't do what Kai is doing. My jokes aren't gonna hit. If I make a joke, all I'm gonna hear is,
"Oh no! I'm not saying." I'm not saying make the same jokes the men are making. Do your content how you do your content. But when it's time to collab, instead of looking for a streamer that's a male streamer that's bigger than you to try to
reach down,
get it off of reach down, and you can get this collective of just reaching down, popping out this content with new faces. You find these funny people. If you reach down and find 5 who end up being the next whatever cuss streamer, if you don't think that's gonna benefit you and your community, I don't know, my. The clips got to come from somewhere. If them clips are coming from you, if everybody started coming from you, you're definitely growing from that.
Here's the thing though. That'll only help her.
What is wrong with
talking
these?
about women streamers as a whole? Like they're cooked.
it wouldn't just help me though. Like you would think that's how it works. It's not though. Like now it's literally so backwards as a female creator. Because let's say
that's what Connie Rosie did though.
That is, but Connie Rosie blew up off of Max.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Max was smaller than her at one point, and she was fucking with him.
But that's not when she blew up. She blew up when Max was already up. This was like last year Connie came up. Like a year or two ago, Connie came up. Max was already up. Connie was on his stream, and then like their clips just went viral, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, who's this girl?"
But don't they still watch her? Like I think in totality though, it's not a lot of women watching stream.
It's not.
So
I've only heard like in real life, I've only met like maybe 3 women that actually watch streamers like on the regular. And then
I don't know a lot of people
watch
that
other
watch streams as a whole. So but that's just me, older status. But if they don't watch the streams, all you're gonna be, damn, this sounds crazy. If women don't watch the streams, you're gonna need to cater towards the horny men in order to get your shit off, regardless. Otherwise,
or you could just take longer to come up and build a more loyal fan base.
That's why when Pokimane was getting cooked like 2 months ago for saying streaming is a male-dominated industry, I was like, the fuck is the problem? I felt like that was kind of common sense.
But look, like, I mean, when you look at every other entertainment industry, bro, comedians, the biggest comedians are men. Even basketball, the
it's
WNBA
because men's
performs.
jokes just hit better. Like
I
that's
don't think that's wrong.
I'm funny, but I'm funny because like I'm low-key aggressive, or I'm funny because like I just be roasting people. But like if I were to make the same jokes that, let's say, like Sage or Dama were making, like they just wouldn't stick the same because it's just me. I'm just a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain in a way that people will accept generally, but that's just the truth of it.
That's that victim mentality, man.
Yeah, that's a little crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's true. It's true because I've made jokes that a lot of my male friends make, and they're just like crickets, or comedic timing is just crickets. So like I have to create kind of like my own personality online that, you know, people find entertaining.
Hey man, I hope the women come up, bro.
But mean, like no, that whole thing that Pokey was saying is that like it's a male dominated field and everyone was like going crazy about it. And I'm like, you guys complain about Pokimane for being big, right? And then she like talks shit to her chat or whatever. But then you guys also go on Twitch and complain about what's her name? Strawberry, who's got like her fucking jugs down to here. And that's like how she has hundreds of thousands of people watching her all the time. Why do they always have to sell their bodies? Because that's all you guys really want to see, to be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, I just want to see.
Amaranth got her green screen booty shorts on. She's playing Fortnite on her ass. Like,
oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's good. That was good content.
But you see, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You could not name any other notable clip if Amaranth was. I don't know if she's funny or not, but you could not name any other clip about her being funny or a funny moment she's had that's not subjective about like her. You know.
What about Senna? I think Senna funny.
Senna's amazing, but her community is men.
Yeah, I don't think Senna got majority female audience.
But isn't that because of her? What you call it? Just when she kind of blew up off of the whole shit with Agent.
Yeah.
Like when that drive up large.
But Senna's more of like she's like a cute tomboy.
She was also on OTK as well. I mean, she's been around the dudes for a minute now, and I think that may be the point. I don't. First of all, I think if you blow based off of somebody, at the end of the day, I'm saying if you blow up based off of somebody else blowing up, I mean, you probably gonna always be hooked to them. But I guess it don't matter because at the end of the day, that person is on this level, and who really gives a fuck about it? But there has to be a different way, or maybe streaming just isn't for the ladies right now. Because I made that claim in my video. Like, there's other industries that women dominate in. This is just like breaking into, I don't know, baseball back when Jackie Robinson broke into baseball.
Yeah, I wonder if you think there's something inherent about streaming that like women don't like. Like I know like there's a lot of successful like women TikTokers, YouTubers and stuff like that have like predominantly female audiences. Do you think there's something about streaming specifically in the nature of consuming it that like women just don't like? Or
I feel like
no one's just cracked the code?
It's kind of just like the WL community. You know how like when 2K was like a big thing and like all those WL streamers came up and then like kind of like blew up as creators, and now anyone playing 2K is just kind of hard to like break through that freaking wall again. It's like you got to catch it before it's there. And so like not Senna, but like Pokimane and Valkyrie were kind of like on that wave before it was the thing, because Pokimane's been streaming for like ever now.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody's gonna just pop off because like you saw what happened with Kaya. Nobody's talking about her no more. Nobody cares what she's doing no more. That was just a season.
Well, I think part of that is because she decided she was definitely at a crossroads. This is Cooking with Kaya. She was definitely at a crossroads of like, do I lean into the sexual content? Or
no, she was not. She was not. She already was leaning into it.
No, but I understand what you're saying with the whole twerking thing, because first of all, she's international superstar. But she was at the crossroads of like, do I lean into this or do I not lean into this? Kaya is still around. Don't get me wrong. The way that she presents her content is a little bit different. And she's also like been on people's platforms. She's definitely more covered up. It's a different look. So I think at some point something clicked in her mind and was like, okay, if I continue down this path of like sexualized content, it's going to be detrimental to my name as a whole. Or I could kind of clean some of this up. She's been on like Pop the Balloon, not Pop the Balloons, but you know, like the 20v1s with the kids.
Yeah,
the white
like
studio
even then,
shit.
that's not necessarily like clean content.
But it's not the same sexualized content in what she was doing. She's not
it's not.
twerking on this thing. She's not. She's covered. She has on
Yeah.
clothes.
It's
Yeah.
not Fortnite on your ass.
Yeah, it's
But
a,
like
yeah, yeah,
but like
man.
you see what I'm saying though? Like as a woman, like your starting point and then having to pivot that, you just lose so much traction. You lose
I
so
see what
much
you're
gotta-
saying.
traction.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like you gotta keep with it until you're like up there, and then you're like, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna do this no more. And then you gotta be ready to like drop down when the people who found you because you were twerking and cooking were only there because you were twerking and cooking. Like it's the same argument that guys like to pose of oh, like it's so easy being a female content creator. It's like no, because I'm constantly getting harassed in my DMs. I'm constantly having guys that are like sexualizing me. Even if I'm like I'm covered right now. Even if I'm covered, I'm still gonna get that same like level of like whatever. But those guys aren't gonna stay around. So yeah, my numbers are inflated, but they're inflated. They're not. I have 1,600 on Twitch. That doesn't mean I'm averaging like 40, 50 viewers.
I feel like it really just boils down to the simple fact that in the streaming space, women have to be great where men just have to be good. Honestly. And if you're a woman that's just good, it's just not gonna crack it.
So what? Okay, so then let me ask you: where could a woman be great where a man can be good? That actual people want to watch.
In terms of just
Vlogging. You said, wait, say it again.
Health and beauty.
Women can
But
be
nobody's
great.
watching health and beauty streams. That's YouTube,
Hey,
and that's a
crank it up.
different. That's a whole
No, I thought we
whole
just
different
we're-
ballpark. If
I
I
thought we
wanted
was
to get
talking
into
about
health
the
and
niche.
beauty, that community of women is super supportive. But they watch YouTube. They don't watch streams.
If we're talking about the niche as a whole, and actually, I do think that that's the problem. I
Mm-hmm.
think that in totality, nobody just has introduced this as a viable platform. And I'm not respectfully speaking, somebody black. I'm not talking about Pokimane or Amaranth
Mm-hmm.
or I can't Senna. I can't
No,
name
Sin is
these.
black. Sin is black. Don't say
I
that.
would just say gaming. To answer your question,
Mhm.
for one, I would say gaming. I feel like for a woman to not expose herself, not to rely on the sexualized shit, literally gaming, because it's just her being funny and her being great at this game that's carrying it. As for a man, he could be funny and just good at the same game and be just as big, even bigger.
Okay, so let's say I do gaming and I'm a female creator and I'm pretty decent at the game. Then like what would you say to a woman who's actually good at the game or great at the game and is covered up and she's funny but she's just not getting the traction? She's putting out clips, she's constantly like promoting her content, but she's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like
Then
there's
I would
tons of
just-
women that do that.
Then I would just say, honestly, my first thing would just be networking. It's a networking issue. If you're a gaming female creator and you are relying on your gaming content and just your personality, you're not trying to be sexual, you're not trying to exploit shit, you're just trying to be genuinely you. It boils down to who you know and who you're gaming with. Because in gaming, the best way to come up, if you're not going to get that viral clip to boost yourself, is being in the circle of people who are also good or bigger or whatever it is, and you feed off of that. So
That's
if
why I'm
she's
here
not
tonight.
finding, if she's not finding the success, I would then ask, all right, who are you playing the game with? All right, stop playing with your chat mod, stop playing with your Discord mod, go find other creators to play with, men or women, whatever works for you. Find
And how do
other
you
creators
pitch
to play
that though?
with.
How do you pitch that though? Because what if you've like been like, I'm not saying like this is me. I'm saying like, what if you again get blueballed or blackballed by like these other creators? They don't want to work with you because you don't want to fuck them.
Women?
No, men. Women game.
No, we talk
women
about-
don't make time for each other. Women don't make
Oh.
time for each other. We're already past the women working with women thing. That's such a fake.
Oh,
You
women,
gotta just keep shooting. I'm not gonna lie. If it really matters to you, it's simply about just keep putting up. Damn, my nigga. It's just about putting up shots.
It's a numbers game. Probability, permutations, combinations. You know?
Let's I want to keep going. I think that it could work. I really do just think somebody hasn't introduced the niche to like the Black women community, because they do a bunch of other stuff long form. I'm watching women vloggers do 3-hour vlogs on YouTube. There's
But that's
no
on
YouTube is a
That's on
whole other ball
YouTube.
game though.
But I'm saying to me it's the same premise, because vlogging, women are already like understanding that vlogging is quote unquote for them. No way you can tell me you could do a 3-hour vlog, we can't do a 3-hour stream.
But that's not the thing though. It's trying to get the women community on YouTube is completely different. Like I'm telling you, there are women that will watch the same shit over and over and over again, right? but trying to convert that over into streaming, you know what I mean? Like I could be a YouTuber, but that's not my passion. I like streaming.
But I'm saying if you streamed on YouTube, in theory it should be the same thing. I just don't think like I think if what's her name? De'Ara from De'Ara and Ken. I think if she started streaming, that would just open up a whole new door for women to hop into the streaming game.
I think so. I think she could blow it up actually.